disruptive our protest will be. That's all over your homes. Watch. We will be trespassing all over the place. If you want to introduce serious violence reduction orders so you can stop and search people without reasonable suspicion and make it an offence for them to challenge you, watch how we intervene in every stop and search. Watch how we'll challenge you in court. Try and come for us, see what happens. So now, we need to say no to this bill, no more police powers, and yes to people power, because that's what's going on. People experiences of violence and the criminal justice system to fight for justice, peace and freedom. Make some noise! They want to take more of our rights. We say no more. Kill this bill. Kill the bill. Kill the bill. We focus so much on the rights that are going to be stripped in terms of protest. But what this bill is going to do to our young people, in particular our young black people, is egregious, is horrendous, and we have to say no. Today, we're going to be speaking about what's happening in terms of introducing longer sentencing. What's happening in terms of introducing secure schools, imprisoning children, caging our youth. They can't come up with strategies to reduce violence. They are violent. They are violent. It's time for us to what justice looks like, what peace looks like, what safety looks like. These police don't keep resident. These prisons don't keep resident. The bill! Justice! I said no justice! No justice! Kill the bill! Kill the bill! We have seen death in police custody or following police contacts for decades. For Sarah Evans, for Michelle Charles. We are tired and sick of the punitive approaches that we have to face as marginalized groups, day in and day out. No justice! No justice! For years, young black men and young brown people have had to face the school to prison pipeline. Under this new bill, there will be no school to prison pipeline because it will be implemented. Your schools are former prisons. Children, young people as young as 16, 12 years old will be having to face prison in schools. We need to divest from these punitive, institutional, racist, ableist, homophobic institutions that harm and criminalize and attack us day in and day out. young black men being stopped and searched, of young people being excluded from schools. We are over-criminalized and under-protected by a system, by a state, by a culture that focus violence at the core of its system. No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
This bill wants to increase the time that young people spend in prison by ending halfway release. We say no! Prisons do not work! Prisons stop young people from reaching opportunities on the outside world. It's traumatic. It's violent and traumatic. Over the last year, people in prisons all over the United Kingdom have had to suffer a 23.5-hour day in lockup without having to shower or even talk to their family. How is that a normal way to live life? We need empowerment for our youth, not imprisonment. Kill the bill! Kill the bill! Kill the bill!
One of the most harmful and dangerous things that's going to come with this bill is the fact that they're trying to reduce violence, forcing organisations and services to collaborate with the police. What do the police know about reducing violence? Every day, these systems harm us. They're killing us. Police are killing us. They're harming us. They're beating us. They're abusing us.
Okay.
They killed Sarah.
I stand here in the name of every single person that has been killed by the state. I stand here for Rashawn Charles. I stand here for women and the young black men that are harmed by the police every single day. Now, I'm here with the people. I'm here with myself to defend my right for protest. But there's so much more within that bill that is dangerous. They're taking our rights. They're taking our freedoms. They're bringing about more violence in our communities. And I say, resisting this bill is resisting the investment into this racist, violent system. This system has surveillance, the police, and to prison, and they will never, ever solve the issues that we have within our society. Never! So we say no justice! No justice! No justice! Kill the bill! Kill the bill! Kill the bill! My check!
The song's not very good. Sick! That was amazing! Up next we have Chelsea, who's from GRT Socialists, a campaign fighting for the welfare, equality and representation for Gypsy, Roma and Traveller communities.
We cannot legislate away the problems caused by legislation. We cannot. This week a police officer was convicted for terrorism. But every week we face terror at the hands of the police. That's before we've increased police powers. We have the police dragging a man.
Let's try it. that's the kind of the unprecedented kind of thing. They were all scrapping the beds and the people. I'm across.
Got together and issued a statement to support the farmers' strike. This is a breakthrough, and we our parents and loved ones, and we're saying no to that as well. Prisoners, if we don't defend our prisoners, if we don't care for them and make sure they get out, then our movement will wither on the vine. So get with prisoners. There's a seminar on the 12th of May. And we come in that about Evan Thapper, a man who's been in solitary for almost 20 years, a man of color. We need to get him out. We need to get Mumia Abu-Jamal out. He's in the U.S., a Black Panther. Many of you know him. Get Palestine, we're with Palestine. Israel, at a protest state that they're not with our movement. We're not taking money, jobs, projects, or anything from the police because we have no independent movement if we cave in and take any money, even a penny, from those criminals and those killers. And the Costa Spy Cops hearing has shown how much the police are creeping into our movement, and we have to get them out, wherever they are and whoever they are. The NGOs have been pimping off poor people, and they put a layer between us and the people we want to bring down. So we have to do it ourselves. We're a self-help movement from the bottom up. Divest resources from the police, take it to the community, put it in the hands of women and children. That way, all of us go up together. We all win. Thank you. Thank you. How's everybody feeling? Make some noise! Right, we've got a couple more speeches, and then up next, we have got a speaker from IWGB, the Independent
Hi everybody, so great to see everybody here today, fighting for our rights, fighting for what is the reason we are struggling on a daily basis. I'm a migrant worker. I'm someone who 10 years ago had to go on wildcat strike to recover 2 months of wages for my colleagues, cleaners at the University of London. We had to protest because that was the only hope of justice, and that's the way we managed to recover our wages. But that was 10 years ago. Today, this is still happening. This is something that we fight on a daily basis, exploitative employers who exploit workers in this country. And this is our main reason we are against this. Because we have seen during this pandemic that the government is not prepared to help workers. Workers from precarious jobs, workers who are marginalized, exploited workers, and workers from minorities, who the law is not on their side. For us, protest is a human right, is a hope for justice, and this is something that we shouldn't let it lose. We shouldn't allow the government to pass this law. We know that the people who are creating this law are people who don't need to protest, because they have everything. And that's why it's for us to fight and also to keep shouting, making noise, protesting, so we can get justice for everybody who are struggling in this country. for being here today, because without this, we will lose something that is very, very important for our survival, very important for us as human beings. The right to protest, as I said, is a human right. So thank you very much, and hasta la victoria siempre!
And working to abolish school exclusions. Make some noise!
Greetings and solidarity to everyone who is gathered here today. I'm going to be sharing a speech about secure schools and the mass incarceration of young people that is going to be a part of this bill that is coming into place. They say that the most widespread myth about incarceration is that it corrects behaviour and prevents crime. But when corporations cower on future crime to the financial help of their business of imprisonment, we should understand that their aim isn't to prevent, but to profit from crime. The Police Crime Sentencing and Courts Bill contains a plan for the mass incarceration of young people through the use of secure schools. A secure school is the most recent in a long list of names that have been used by the British government to rebrand prisons. This term is in addition to those that have been adopted throughout history, from Borstal to young offenders institutions to secure training centres. Although the names do change, the failures of these prisons remain the same. They focus on the person as the problem, but fail to address the problems that we experience in our communities, which creates the environment for crime to exist. So the use of secure schools signify a redirection of blame being taken off the institutions who fail young people and being placed onto young people themselves. The management contract for the first UK secure school has been awarded to Oasis Charity Trust. This is a charity which runs academies in the UK's most socio-economically deprived areas, which are rated as failing by Ofsted at the point of being taken over. The theory of class education, that people can be remodeled and disciplined citizens with education and training, has been operating for over a century, beginning with the Borstal in 1895. Secure schools continue this logic, centering upon and decontextualizing the harms of the individual already existing exploitation of young people in prison who currently earn £1.50 a day for 6 hours of work. Oasis Restore will introduce Oasis Dollars, which isn't real money, meaning that what these young people earn have no value when they are released from prison, further demonstrating the vicious mentality of those who run this prison to profit from incarceration by any means necessary. When I was 14 years of age, I was remanded and sentenced to 5 years in prison in Medway Secure Training Centre, which will be closed and replaced by Oasis Restore. We had access to facilities like a basketball court, but this enriching of prisons is used as a tactic to gain more public support so that the privileged can continue to profit from pretending to fix the poor. When in reality the claim that secure schools will provide trauma-informed support is not trauma-informed, because young people will go back into the same communities and experience the same harm. There's nothing trauma-informed about abandonment and the severing of relationships. Medway Secure Training Centre will undergo a refurbishment that cost £20 million to reopen as Oasis Restore in 2022. It is a decision to enrich communities and not enrich prisons. Its theory of eliminating crime by fixing the individual is destined to fail. It offers nothing different to any other prison that we currently have. In the same way that I know so many people who are released from prison and were stabbed and shot and killed after being released back into the same environment of poverty, secure schools will not save us from that reality.
Okay, up next we've got 2 more speakers before the party starts. Up next, we have got someone from United Voices of the World, the grassroots trade union of low-paid migrant and precarious workers. Make some noise!
I'm representing United Voices of the World. I am a carer and we are fighting for recognition. And we have been in the strike already a couple of times. We are working in a place that is supposed to be a charity. But the owner is one of the richest person in the United Kingdom. So, he cannot give us more money.
The militant
They just all people something to us. Of key workers, they have got money only for the rich people. Key workers, anyone is paying of the services without taxes. But are the rich ones the one who are taking advantage of it? Are the one that are able to avoid taxes, able like the Prime Minister to refurbish or decorate one with the amount of money they can afford.
I straightened my hair today, so I have to have congratulations.
Oh wow. No, I like your hairstyle. I've never seen it like
it, slow! You know if we're marching anywhere or we're just staying here all day? Okay.
Most recently in London and elsewhere in the country in 2011 after the police executed Mark Duggan in a so-called hard stop. They just killed him. It was an execution and people knew it was an execution, which is why people rose up in Tottenham in 2011. And we were told in the media at the time that people who were stealing tampons, water, toilet paper were just mindless thugs, mindless looters, mindless arsonists. But I was at the so-called riot in Tottenham and I saw poor people raiding shops because they couldn't afford to buy water, couldn't afford to buy tampons. And those people, or some of them, went to prison for a year, 18 months, for being poor. That is basically the same as Victorian England, not transported to Australia, that is true, but still criminalised for being poor. And it was also a rebellion, of course, against the racism of the police.
Here he is.
Nice
to see you here, mate.
And the head of the police tried to pretend that they just reflect society, when the police don't just reflect society.
bill! Kill the 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 bill! Kill the
Did you say he came up on a different one? Yeah, well, that's Oh, no.
I know, and unfortunately I know where he lives because he uses the same bathroom. Oh, I went down with the president on Mayday. Well, he does it in the middle of Christmas. He always does it. He's done this now
Hold up, let's play together.
Hold up. Slowly.
That's the place if you would.
Thank you.
Kill the bill! 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 Kill the bill!
TSG. Kill
No borders, no nation! Stop deportation! No borders, no nation! Stop deportation! No nation! Stop deportation! No borders, no nation! Stop deportation! No borders, no nation! Stop deportation! No borders, no nation!
Stop deportation!
Antifascista! Antifascista! Antifascista!
Sex workers' rights are human rights! Illegal immigrants' rights are human rights! Illegal immigrants' rights are human rights! Travelers' rights are human rights! Travelers' rights are human rights!
He's nothing to do with the fight, is he?